Welcome back to Enlightenment Online. I'm very glad to be here with you today to continue our journey together. I was going to talk about an entirely different topic today, but when I went downstairs to get my notes and to think about it for a bit, something entirely different occurred to me. So I'm going to talk about that and leave the topic I planned for another time. So I made some notes about this. Let me take you through it. What is this world made of? Everywhere you look, there are different types of people with different capabilities, different outlooks, different perspectives, different cultures, and different histories. If you really allow yourself to feel it for a moment, it's overwhelming. Everybody is different. The whole world. When we're not afraid to let the world and the people in it be just as they are, which is different, when we truly embrace all of the trees in the forest, so to speak, then an amazing thing will happen. We will feel the workings of God, the presence of God in the world, and the workings of God, and the presence and workings of our true nature palpably with us. It seems almost impossible to say that that would happen just from this simple equation, letting people be who they are, exquisitely be different from ourselves. But it's true. This is actually a very difficult job and takes some training and practice, because our natural inclination is to make everyone in the world over in our own image. Our own religion, our own politics, our own perspective, and so on. And if we can't make them over, in our minds, we try to make them over by force, and if we can't do that, we distance ourselves from them. But here we're talking about something entirely new, where we let people be different from who we are and open ourselves to experiencing that. So this is not a job that we can do by ourselves. We need to do it with other people. And even one other person is going to suffice. And I'm going to suggest to you an exercise that you can do for a week to experience this. You can make your own conspiracy of peace. You can be in cahoots with somebody, with your cohort, and do this work together for a week. So you get together with this person on the phone or in person, and you decide, and this is where the effort comes in, you decide that you're going to experience the world in an entirely new and fresh way. That is, letting other people be just who they are and being awake to that difference. On a physical level, you are going to try to accept each person as someone who is different from you in many ways, and you will actively say to yourself, and here I wrote down a suggestion, this person has lived a different life. I can't know all of the things that have affected him or her, and some of them may be quite similar to what I've gone through, but others may be quite different. This person is a mystery, a cave of knowledge and experience I need to enter into in order to see them and experience them. I'm going to let them be who they are. The second job will be on the interior level. The first was an exterior thing. The second will be an interior level as you notice what happens to your body, mind, and spirit. You are going to try to curtail or reduce or squeeze down the amount of energy that is released in letting the world and the people in it be just who they are. Despite the fact that we all say we want our full energy and an open heart, to be this alive, which is what happens when you do this, is a scary thing for most people. Then each night of those 7 nights, you can speak to your friend for 5 minutes on the phone. And you can say to each other, and I have another suggestion here, All the world is made of different things. If we let each thing be itself, including the two of us, then the world will be filled with light. Let's see if we can imagine that to be true, even for 5 minutes. Now, I know this may sound simplistic, but the fact is, it's not even simple. This is the most advanced work that a person can do. Vajrayana Buddhists will recognize it as a tantric approach. Christians may experience it as agape. Jews and Muslims as surrender to the world to come, which is to say, the world filled with God. This is, in actuality, a very advanced and powerful and profound practice, which will transform you. So I hope that you do this at least for a week. Maybe some of you will do it for 2 weeks, maybe some of you for a lifetime. It's actually a minute-by-minute lifetime practice. I would very much love to hear over the weeks and months ahead how you're doing with this practice. You can contact me through the site. And until then, I wish you all the best. And I acknowledge that you are all very different from me. And I am different from you. And I'll try to stand it. Thanks. Goodbye.